All right, so let's talk about that moment, that jump from having your speech perfectly written out on a page to actually standing up and performing it. Today, we're diving into how to turn that script into a performance that really sticks with people.
So you've put in the hours, right? You did the research, you've got your points all lined up, you even wrote a killer conclusion. You're done, right? Well, not quite. The biggest part might be just ahead. Because the real question isn't just about what's written down, it's about how you're going to bring it to life. Exactly. See, the words on the page, that's just the starting line. How you say those words and the visuals you bring along to back them up, that's what makes all the difference. That's what turns a speech into an experience. So let's get into how to win that other half.
First things first, let's talk about the tools you already have with you right now, your voice and your body. Mastering your delivery is all about learning to use these amazing instruments with purpose. I mean, think about it. Your voice is the direct pipeline for your message. But it's so much more than just the words. It's the music behind them. And that's what Vocalix is all about. All those nonverbal things your voice does to give your words real emotion, real punch, and real meaning. To really master your voice, you have to play with these 4 things. Think of it like a musician. You vary your volume, maybe get a little quieter for an important point. You change up your rate, speeding up when you're excited, slowing way down for something you really want them to remember. You use pitch to keep from sounding like a robot. And, my favorite, you use the pause, that little moment of silence that makes everyone in the room lean in. This quote from Stephen E. Lucas just nails it. The goal isn't some over-the-top dramatic performance. No, the goal is what we call conversational quality. It's this art of being so prepared that you sound natural and spontaneous. That way, your audience isn't thinking about your performance, they're just absorbed in your ideas. Okay, so we know what we're aiming for, but how do we actually, do it? Well, there are 4 main ways to deliver a speech, and picking the right style for the job is absolutely key. So you've got impromptu, which is totally off the cuff. Then there's manuscript, where you're reading every single word, which, let's be honest, can sound super robotic. Memorized is a high-wire act. You forget one little word and the whole thing can fall apart. And that brings us to extemporaneous. For most things you'll ever do, this is the sweet spot. You speak from just a few notes. It gives you structure, but it also gives you the freedom to be conversational and natural. It's the best of both worlds, and it's perfect for just about any class presentation or professional talk. Okay, you're getting a handle on your voice, you've picked your delivery style. Now let's talk about how to seriously level up your message with another powerful tool: visual aids. This number right here, this tells a huge story. A staggering 83% of all human learning happens visually. Just let that sink in. If you're only using your words, you are missing out on the #1 way your audience actually takes in and remembers information. And when you use them right, these aids aren't just there to look pretty. No, they are powerful tools that are doing some serious heavy lifting for your speech. First, they make your message clearer. A confusing topic can suddenly click with the right picture. Second, they help people remember what you said. We recall what we see way better than what we just hear. Third, they just make things more interesting. They break things up. And finally, great visuals boost your credibility. They make you look prepared, professional, and like you know your stuff. So, we know why we should use them, but the big question is, how do we make good ones? Let's open up the toolkit and get practical. This is it. This is the golden rule, and it is non-negotiable. Your visuals have one job: to bring clarity, not confusion. Their entire purpose is to take something complicated and make it instantly simple. Hey, check this out. I could talk for 5 minutes trying to explain the Coriolis effect, or I could just show you this clean, simple diagram. And boom, you get it instantly. That is what a great visual does. But there's a flip side. A bad visual doesn't just not help. It actively hurts your speech. It can muddle your message, distract your audience, and honestly, it can make you look like you didn't prepare. And here we have a perfect example of what to run away from. I mean, look at this. It's a wall of text nobody can read. The colors are hard on the eyes. The fonts are a mess. This isn't a visual aid. It's a visual weapon. It's fighting against the speaker, not helping them. So how do you avoid making that? Just follow these basic principles. Keep it simple. Use big text. One idea for each slide. Clean graphics. And please use colors that people can actually see. This isn't about being a design expert. It's about respecting your audience and making sure your message actually gets through. All right,
We've talked about your voice, your delivery style, and your visuals. Now it's time to bring it all home and talk about the final performance.
Really, it all boils down to this simple, powerful formula. When you combine a dynamic, conversational delivery with smart, clear visuals, you get a presentation that has a real, memorable impact. The two work together, and they make your message so much stronger.
So that brings us to the end, but it's really a new beginning for you. As you get ready for your next speech, I want you to think about this. What's one thing you're going to change? Are you going to practice playing with your vocal rate? Are you going to declutter your slides? What's that one change you'll make to turn your next speech into a truly great performance?